light blue, navy blue strips. Here we go. The quarterfinals are underway here on Super League Plus. Leigh with first possession. And to pull the first cliche out of my pocket. So Lino will kick. That's a really good kick. This could find touch.
I think he's up for a 20-40 there.
Well, just trying to work out where he was in the line, and that is exactly what he's gone for. So a bit of brilliance from Mason Lino. Wakefield with one more tackle to try and make something happen in this set. Lino again. He stabs a kick through into the corner. The referee says that Leigh have managed to keep that in play. Hood, McMeekan, he gets the offload away. Pitts with some nice handling work. Lino with a big ball over the top. Russell looking for the line. Stopped just short and forced into touch. And that is another brilliant effort from Bailey Hodgson in defence. No real advantage gained. Now Leigh will look to apply a little bit of width. Lamb to O'Brien. O'Brien shrugs off a tackle and then changes direction again. Here's a Pape, can he find a hole? Just runs straight at his opposite number, Liam Hood.
Yeah,
bumper cars in the middle from the 2-9s.
Yeah.
O'Brien, ball out the back to Hanley. Brand has some space, he puts a kick back on the inside. Lamb could be in. Lamb touches down.
And it's a wonderful try for the Leigh Leopards. We'll see it here now. O'Brien going into the line. He throws that ball across there to Hanley, who then creates the 2v1 to provide it for Brand, and then Brand with the excellent piece of skill to kick back on the inside for the supporting play of Lockie Lamb.
Some going. So Pape brings us out to the left. Lamb keeps it in hand, cuts one way and then the next, and brings his team just a couple of metres away from the line. This is the last. There's lots of Leigh hands in the air on this far side, on this near side, but they go short. It looks like Wakefield's defence will have just done enough to hold them up, so it will be Trinity ball. Leigh sniffing a second try of the game. Lamb crabs across the line, brings it back to Armstrong. He can't quite find the space to cut through, but his team are knocking on the door. Louis takes that one around his ankles. Wakefield will look to just shepherd him over the try line to receive the ball, and he'll come back on the short side, kicks a little grubber through, ball bouncing around. Tom Johnston goes back to clean up, and it's going to be a repeat set.
But now they're going to have to absorb some more pressure on their try line. They try the short dropout here, Lewis.
Well, that's going to sit up in the wind. It's Johnston.
Oh, Johnston
brings it down, gets up on his cherry picker. Fantastic take from the winger. Ranu Fatoni also into the fray. He plays the ball. Lino maybe shaped a kick. Now they look to the right-hand side. Russell gets the offload away, but it's going to come back for an obstruction. Can Wakefield force anything with this kick? Lino puts it up in the air. Rourke goes after it, comes down with it, and he's stopped just short.
Tremendous piece of attacking and defensive play from both teams.
This is the last. Lino puts it high. Takes a bounce. Russell could be in the corner. Russell's in the corner. Never let a rugby league ball bounce. Wakefield, the benefactors, and second. A real sense that it might just be a moment of magic or a moment of madness that settles this game. Wakefield in possession with Rodwell out to Pitts. Pitts brings us out to the left-hand side, and they're through the line. Could be on. Options on both sides. Comes to the right to Rourke. Rourke on the inside will score. Wakefield take the lead.
Product of their academy. Makes the initial line break, and he finds Josh Rourke back on the inside. We'll see it here. Rodwell out the back to Pitts. Pitts with the pass to Pratt, and there's not much in it. Pratt just uses his footwork. He gets off that left foot, and he evades the Leopards defender.
This is the last, so Leigh looking for a good kick to end this set. O'Brien boots the ball. Oh, it's an error!
Oh, wow!
Spilt by Josh Rourke.
And he'll need his teammates to cover him and defend well on their try line as Tessie New carries off the scrum and throws off Smith, swats him away like a fly.
Still going, Tessie New!
Oh, wow!
What a try that is! Just shrugs off the defenders. 2, 3, 4 pushed out of his way, and Tessie New barges over to score. And we may well just have a locked up ball game again, Andrew.
Wow. What a sucker punch that is. Tessie knew. Just brute power and brute strength.
Pratt's away again. Ollie Pratt looking to take on Armstrong, who's just done enough. Did that ball need to go wide? He has managed to find the offload. Wakefield keep it alive.
He had to find Johnston on his outside.
Armstrong did a really good job to make the tackle, but is that a chance gone begging? Hamlin Mwele straight through the front door up to the 10-metre line. All the shape is on the right-hand side. That's the way they come. Robwell gets the sledgehammer out, but can't force his way through. Hood at dummy half. He'll look to go himself. Is he over? No, held up, says the referee, Jack Smith. Expect it'll be a tactical kick rather than an attacking one, and it is O'Brien who puts one through. Now, was he taken late? Play on, says the referee, and Matty Russell is on his bike.
Yep, unfortunately, it's late contact.
Having a look at the screen, so there's a decision to be made here. Up he steps. Never in doubt, straight through the middle, and Leigh move into the lead again. Brings us out to the right-hand side. O'Brien again will put boot to ball and just look to try and turn walk round, which he's done. Just keeps his eye on it. Oh no! Horror show! Leigh are going to score again! Bailey Hodgson under the sticks. Wakefield implode, and the Leigh Leopards take a big step towards the Betfred Challenge Cup semi-finals.
And I think it's Matty Russell that just, as the pass comes to him, he has a quick look up. He can see that Leopards defensive line right in front of him, herring down. Just a split second of taking his eye off the ball, and he comes up with the error, and Bailey Hodgson just collects the loose balls.
Up over the 40. Hood goes himself short side and then gets the ball away. Wakefield finding some joy on that left edge, but 3, 4, 5 Leigh defenders looking for the sideline, and they find it. Some big errors at some big moments. A few chances in the first half as well that they didn't take. Hamlin Mwele gets the offload away. Hood steps back on the inside. The countdown from the Leigh fans will tell you all you need to know. There is the hooter, there is the final whistle, and there go the Leigh Leopards into the semi-finals of the Betfred Challenge Cup. They have won an absolute cracker of a cup tie here in Wakefield. Both teams contributing, but it is the Leopards, Andrew Henderson, who find themselves just 80 minutes away from the Betfred Challenge Cup final.